Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back for another video here today in the month of June. Today I wanted to talk about some security trends that I've seen emerging within the last few years or so. Now, full disclaimer here, by no means is this an exhaustive list of all the trends and stuff, but these are just a few off the top of my head that really come to mind that I've been noticing in this industry. Now, the first one that I'll start off with is cloud security. Now, I'm sure it's like of no surprise to you guys if you've been looking into this area at all, or just the technology sphere in general, that everything's been starting to migrate to the cloud nowadays. That's been a big push. But with that, you're kind of outsourcing a lot of things. Basically, you're outsourcing. Now, it depends if you have a private cloud that you manage yourself or a public cloud, like something like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and stuff like that, where you still kind of own it, but it's running on their platform, their infrastructure, right? Now, the biggest issue in particular with that is the vulnerabilities that result from misconfiguration. So definitely learning, if you're looking to get into the space, like this is going to be a trending area, is getting really solid with some of these cloud technologies, whether it be Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure. There's a bunch of other solutions as well, like Wasabi Cloud and stuff like that. Definitely a lucrative area I see only getting bigger in the next few years. Next thing I wanted to mention was smart contracts like Ethereum and stuff like that, and pretty much the cryptocurrency blockchain area in a more general sense as well. Like this technology obviously has been really huge, and even if you don't believe in the value of the currency, there is no question that the technology is here to stay. It's going to just get bigger and bigger. We're only in the infancy of this technology, and if you guys have been following security news for any amount of time, or crypto news, you will have heard about all of the hacks that were carried out against smart contracts a year or so ago. There's a lot of security implications when you design these smart contracts. It's really important that you understand secure coding principles within the smart contract ecosystem in order to prevent these exploits from being possible. Now, this is like a huge area that's going to continue to expand in the coming years. So definitely something I'd be on the lookout if you have an interest in this space, or just trying to maybe future-proof yourself a little bit. Personally, I don't have any knowledge of this stuff, but it is kind of interesting and cool. And if I was looking to get into security nowadays, and if I was looking to get into something really up and coming, this would definitely be an area I would consider. Another huge technological advancement was the popularity of Docker and how that's risen. Containerization. I think it's definitely worth it to learn a lot of these up and coming technologies, the ones that are really starting to take off, like Docker, Kubernetes, if you're looking at clusters, a little bit more popular than Docker Swarm. But basically, if you're not familiar, what Docker is, and this is by no means a technical definition, the way I understand Docker is kind of like a containerization, where think of like, instead of, like with a VM, you're basically virtualizing the operating system. Basically with Docker containers, you're virtualizing at an application level instead of operating system level. So essentially it allows you to have a consistent environment where you can run applications without any kind of compatibility issues. But along with that comes a lot of security implications, particularly I believe like with more along the lines of privilege escalation. If they get access eventually to the application, say they hack the application already, they can sometimes break out of these Docker containers and escalate their privileges to getting remote code execution on the server and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely a technology that is not going away, and it's pretty lucrative to learn nowadays. Now, there's definitely a lot more. I just wanted to give you some of the big ones off the top of my head. One more that I'll end with in closing, I guess, would be web apps. You know, they've been around. They're going to continue to be around. They're going to continue to be popular and something that everyone's using, and that, you know, it's a tried and true to get into this field, web app pen testing. But, you know, I mean, I'm a little bit biased because that's what I do. But I'll also say that I don't see it going away anytime soon. You know, all the companies out there, especially as we've moved to this digital age, everyone has an online presence. They're pretty much required to have an online presence to be able to do any respectable business nowadays. You know, it's pretty much a non-negotiable. So with that being said, everyone's got their footprint there. Everyone has potential vulnerabilities in their web presence. So if you have a solid understanding of, you know, the backbone of how that works, and you're able to really pull it apart, then you'll always be in demand, pretty much. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. These are just off the top of my head some trends that I've noticed in the security space in the last few years. I'll definitely be coming out with more videos like this, and I do plan on also creating some content on like security trends, like on a weekly or monthly basis, to really keep you guys in the know without having to spend a lot of time digging through information, just to keep you guys up to date. So let me know down in the comment section below if that would be some kind of content that you guys would have an interest in, and maybe I'll see about putting that together. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy your day, and I will see you in the next one.